Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. With a sunrise spark, fuel for your fire when the world feels dark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Coffee on the dash, pages in your hand. Big news, small laughs, right at your command. Mac got the truth and the jokes on deck. If your day felt rough, we could fix that right. Listen close, now it's time to rise. One more minute, then open your eyes. Strings come up and the horns say go. You already know the Morning Mac Show. Turn it up, let it roll. The Morning Mac Show. Take the day by the throat. Hit me first when the world feels slow. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Breaking down the scene with a grin I preach. Hot take in the mix, but it still can't reach. Caller on the line, laughs in every room. From your front porch chair to your work day Zoom. Hands up, now the countdown's done. One bright moment and here we come. Strings rise high, horns cut through. This one's for you. The Morning Mac Show. Turn it up, let it roll. The Morning Mac Show. Take the day by the throat.
I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. And we are back here for another episode of Motivational Mondays. We try to get y'all week going and starting off right because we know things will be tough out there all over. But we come together like butt cheeks. We can make for a better day. Woo. I know I'm just feeling a little silly today. I act silly to help lift me up because when I laugh and be silly and do stuff like the show, it helps elevate me to another level. I get high, I get positive, I get high off of you all, and I'm glad everybody here to join us today. Yes, 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 yes. And as you can see, I'm getting my cough done, getting my due did. I'm getting my headpiece released, all that, and some more in the bag of chips. We're doing maintenance, and that makes me feel good. After she finished doing my hair, and this is Phoenix Louisa, aka the other best that ever did it. She's the best that ever did it too, but I'm the best that ever did it and got away with it. She the best that ever did it and quit it.
I snitch on myself too.
See, she did it and quit it. I got away with it. See, that's how you go. That's our new saying, little freaking frack over here going on. We're good today, and we hope everybody else is good today. And like I was saying, when she finished it hurts for a minute, but then afterwards, my scalp feels so released and tingly. So I urge everybody out there, get your head massaged. If you get a good head massage, men and women, it helps. Oh, I don't know, does something to the mind. I guess, moving around that skin in there, getting the fingers deep down in the brain, it helps. It really does. Y'all should try it. Don't knock it till you try it. Anyway, that's enough of my yammering. Let's get on with this Motivational Monday. And I am so surprised to see who's in the building, and I'm happy to see him because I haven't seen him in a minute. And that's my brother from another mother. And I love him to death. My easy peasy. And we got our easy peasy lemon squeeze. Our CMOS bosses in the house. And we got my child in the house. And I'm going to introduce all three of these fellas to you right now. Welcome to the Morning Mac Show. Our super producers, Molly Mall, Trey Money, and we got Rodney in the house. And the beautiful Venus. Hey,
Wake up, tap in, baby. Coffee on the dash, pages in your hand, big news, small laughs, right at your command. Mac got the truth and the jokes on deck. If your day felt rough, we could fix that wreck. Listen close, now it's time to
Rodney on the job. What's up, y'all?
You already know the Morning Mac Show. Turn it up, let it roll.
Hey, y'all see that name?
By the throat, hit me first when the world feels slow. The Morning Mac Show.
Y'all crazy.
Happy Monday.
Hey,
Morning.
y'all, let me give y'all a little bit of tea. Y'all ladies that don't know this, my producer is cut up like a mug. We caught him putting this.
I lose it?
Venus,
And all of that. Yes.
Venus said, say it again.
Yes, he's cut up. He got the six pack and the deltoids and the triceps and biceps and all of I'm his big sister, so I said, "Come here, boy, put this shirt on. Don't be going out there
Hey,
getting all the
Nacho.
women."
Hey, Butterman.
Hey.
Talking about buckwheat.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Buckwheat, shredded wheat, bogle wheat. It's all we eat. It don't matter. See, I had to have something so they could pull, but I had to have something they could pull. Yes, I do.
Well, marvelous Monday to the beautiful people on the panel.
Yes.
Mhm.
How are you?
Good. It's a good morning.
We doing a
Shine out
Friday
this-
Monday?
What'd you say?
Nah, ain't nobody say nothing like that.
What'd you say?
What's up, Nacho? He
you
said something about he said we doing Freaky Friday on Monday. Ain't nobody say nothing like that.
I said,
No.
thank you.
Who eating? What you eating? You gotta tell us what you eating, Rodney.
Dipping his hands in the
Oh, I ain't eating nothing but some watermelon sour patch kids.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's me. The audio keep on going out. It might be me. Though.
Nah, just stream out.
But we can hear you good.
I can hear you right now though. You good?
I'm just happy to join y'all on Motivational Monday.
Yeah, it's nice to see you tapped in actually.
I'm driving out to Virginia Beach again. So I said it's a perfect opportunity to schedule it so I drive and be on the show at the same time, hang out with y'all, make my drive a lot faster, a lot funner.
That's what's up, though. That's what's up, Slim. Be safe on the road. Keep your head on swivel. But yeah, it's good to see you.
Definitely that.
Mm-hmm.
And Venus, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Trey.
No, I didn't say anything. I was just, I didn't say anything. I thought you said something about some tea, though. I thought you said something about dropping that before I went to a different state.
Yeah, the tea was Molly got a body. It's because we always see him covered up. The tea is that that joke is cut up. That's the tea. He was like, wait a minute. Who snuck that body in here? That's why he got you be lifting weights and stuff. I was like, okay. Mm-hmm.
I went in the system mode. I was like, oh, he naked.
Weezy had to call my attention to it. She was like, Reese, look. And I looked
said,
up.
oh, he naked. I was like, put your clothes on.
I looked up, and then Molly flexing in the dang on camera. Look at him. And he was like, yeah, like, Molly, you guys always the quiet ones. It's always the quiet ones. Molly the body. I'm gonna ask Venus how was her
Molly along.
Don't show them girls that they be really chasing him down. They chase him down now.
What's your cheese hard? What'd you say, Venus? You mute.
I ain't saying nothing, but y'all can't see what I'm seeing in my imagination. You go, Molly.
Mm-hmm. And he got it too.
You know what? Y'all gonna leave Molly alone today. Okay?
He got a body like he's 6 feet tall. I'm like, look at it.
He was 6'3" and lost his height. It's all right. We got you, Molly. We got you. Some things happen over time.
But he could pump it back up. Definitely.
So what we talking about other than Molly body?
So y'all talking about Molly. What y'all talking about Molly about, man? Court. What they say, Venus? Snitch on them, Venus.
They got us on your body over here.
They seen me without a shirt on. Hey,
we're trying to see some.
Hey, what we just say, come to the pool.
On Friday, we want to.
I gotta come to the pool party.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta come to the
pool party, V. You out in New York, you gotta get down here to DC. We gotta get V up here to DC, man. We gotta come save you. There's too many people down there in New York. Don't you feel a little crowded down there, or you good? We got Nacho in here. What up, LA? Did they say rising to you? Anything, LA? Y'all please hit that like, share button. Subscribe. You watching on YouTube. We got Butterman in the house. What's up? What's up, Butterman? Oh, you talking to Reese? Scream y'all off. So yeah, we gonna have to take turns muting. I know y'all probably can't mute, so if y'all see my mic muted, I'm just muting to make sure y'all can be heard.
All good.
It sounds like Reese got a fan blowing on her.
Mm-hmm. Do anybody got anything exciting to share?
Other than the fact that I see everyone beautiful faces today. I do miss y'all during the weekend or during our strong journeys apart. So I'm glad to see everybody here smiling and happy and teasing Molly. It's a joy every time I come on here to see y'all. I appreciate everybody joining and hanging with us and allowing us to be a part of your energy, a part of your space. I'm excited for that every day.
Thank you. That's beautiful. That is really beautiful. We got any videos to share? It's something I saw over the weekend, right? I don't know how old it's been out there, but Molly shared it with me. And it gotta motivate you to want to do better for your children and the people that got children, the people that's around, to get in there and snatch our kids back out of the throes of the enemies. And what I mean by that, they had this little boy with a khaki skirt on and a blue shirt for school clothes. It was his school uniform. But why are they letting this young man? This I blame this on the adults because they just won't let children be children. They want to confuse the children, and it's hard enough they're coming up, and we got to guide them anyway. But it's just like they won't leave the kids alone. I'm like, come on, adults, let the children be children. Let them enjoy their childhood. Because like I keep saying, we only children for a little while. The rest of your life, you're a freaking adult. You only got good 18 years of being not even 18, because some kids are grown at 12. They think they are anyway. But still, you get that little bit of time. Let them play and frolic like sheep in the meadow. Let them enjoy the freedom that they got. Because once you become an adult, that's when all this responsibility and you got to grow up and you got to put the childish things away. So leave our children alone. Let them make their own decisions and what they want to do and all that when they become of age. Don't interfere with them while they're still growing and developing. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But society tried to invade and they try to put their nose in the stuff, and that's just corruption. And I wouldn't even let them go to it. Look, I don't know what school allowed the little boy to. He had to be, how old, Molly, you think that little boy was? 8 or 10? I don't even know if that's AI or what. Or are they doing that for real?
You had the video up. You want to put it?
Oh, yeah. I can't see it.
I know. You go ahead and play it, Mom.
I ain't gonna hold you. Listen to me. Y'all think I be over exaggerating sometimes, right? I be being too hard on y'all, but look, we gotta make it make sense. Why are we sending the young men to the school like this now? What the fuck is going on? And then you talking about you letting them express themselves. Listen to me. It ain't that much expression in the motherfucking world, now. Go get some khakis, a cool little shirt, and take your ass to school. Why you send him to school on some Pocahontas shits now? This some Mon Duke shit. This ain't got nothing to do with Pops, no. This some Mon Duke shit. This all I be saying, though. I know he probably raised around a lot of females, but this shit ain't gonna flash, man. We can't do this, bro. They too young, they babies, man. We gotta fix this shit, man. Somebody try something, the fucking song ain't gonna hold you. Listen to me.
What are y'all know my thoughts on it. I just said it and expressed myself. Weezy, what's your thoughts on it?
So at the end of the day, it really don't matter how many women he's raised around. Like he said, it got something to do with the mother, and she let him do it. She probably pushed him to do it, just want to be like everybody else. A lot of times they do these things trying to follow the leader and not think for themselves how it's going to affect the child later on. You can have these curiosities. There's nothing wrong with that, but you're still a kid, and you still have to be told, have to be guided, have to be led. If you choose to dress like that when you get older, that's on you. But as a kid, you need to, like you said, you need to be able to be a child, and you shouldn't have to worry about having. It's just, I dress my children because they going to school. Now, if a girl has a hard time with a skirt, why would you put a boy in a damn skirt? Why would you do that? You can express yourself in other ways. It just doesn't make sense to me. And I totally agree that it's the mother. It has to be the mother. I have cousins, I have brothers, I have other guys that were raised around women, and they do not dress in that manner unless they want to. That's on them, you know what I'm saying? But that wasn't allowed. It's not allowed, and it shouldn't be allowed. And you say the uniforms are to help the children, you know, be able to focus better, not get picked on, not do this, not do that. But then that's what it's supposed to be. You know, it's supposed to be so kids won't get picked on, because a lot of children, some kids cannot afford the other things that other children parents can afford. You know what I'm saying? So they make them wear uniforms, one, so they all can be uniform. It could be an underlying thing as far as, you know, training and stuff like that. We know that, but we're not going to that today. But they send them to school so that they can focus on other things outside of clothes. But is there going to be a focus? And then will he be bullied? Will he be picked on? Or the fact that his mother did not make the executive decision to say, no, you're going to wear this. You can be yourself, or you can be yourself in this. You don't have to wear these things. You don't have to do that. When you get older, fine. That's what you want to do, fine. But as a child, no. You still have to say over your children. I don't understand when people do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's some BS, because I don't care if my son wanted to cry. That's the part of your uniform that say boys come looking like this. At the end of the day, you still a boy. You was not born a girl, so you dress and as we raise you, groom you, everything as a male child. Now, when you grow up, who you choose, and they keep getting this shit confused. Who you choose to be intimate with ain't got nothing to do with how you were born. You were born this. There's only two types of sex. I don't care what nobody say. It's the male and female. All that other stuff is what you choose to do. That's all that other stuff is fleshly. Your lust, your desire. That's when you are an adult, when you grown, whatever. But when you a child, you born a child, he gonna have on his pants. He gonna have on or pants or shorts. He ain't gonna be wearing no skirts, no dresses, no nothing. Now, my daughter, because they got clothes like that for a female, she can wear girl pants. That's why if y'all notice, girl pants and boy pants got the buttons on different sides. Like that's what I was told, that you could tell that if it's a boy pants or girl jacket, whatever, it's zipped on the other side or buttons on the other side, because they make clothes for female. Now, they don't make no skirts for little boys that I have seen yet.
Kilts, but they are not.
That's in Ireland.
But yeah, and that's not what you practice on. And you know, that's the difference. And that's kind of where, you know, they have kilts, but that is their traditional where they don't wear kilts all the time. Some of them do. But at the end of the day, I'm because I said this before, my daughter, my second daughter came to me because she thought she was gay. She said she thought she was gay. This is when she was like 11 years old. And she told her sister said, go tell mommy. Mommy will understand. Just talk to her. So she came and talked to me. I said, well, okay. So what makes you think you're gay? She said, because I saw this girl and I thought she was pretty. You know, I thought she was pretty. I thought she was cute. I said, okay. And it's nothing wrong with that. Okay. I said, have you ever done anything with this girl? Have you ever kissed this girl? Have you ever touched each other? Have you ever done any of these things? She was like, no. I said, okay, so what makes you think you're gay? I said, sweetheart, you are 11 years old.
What's up, Kyle?
A lot more craziness to deal with from this age on up. We can focus on that when you get older. At this moment right here, you need to be focused on homework and playing outside. I said, now, if that's how you feel, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's not focus on worrying about boyfriends, girlfriends, being intimate. Let's just let you grow up and let's just let you be a kid. Okay, these are decisions that, you know, you worry about older, not right now. And she was like, okay. And then I let her finish talking to me. We talked, and you know, she expressed herself and everything. And outside of that, I haven't heard anything about it. That, you know, she's 17 now. I'm not sure. As far as I know, she hasn't, because she's been talking about boys and all that stuff. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I did not push her. I didn't say, okay, well, let's explore this. I didn't say, okay, well, let's do this. I talked to her because I need to understand a lot of times when they're young like that, like when we were young, we didn't understand. We were confused. We, see things. We have feelings for people, and it's love or it's a deep care for somebody, and we may look at it another way, and that's okay. But you have to talk to your children and not push what you want on them. It's their life. You push teaching them and growing them and let them know, how they have to be in the world. Their personal, intimate side is different. It's not your job to cultivate or make them be what you want them to be or what other people want them to be. That's not how it's supposed to be. And that's what's been going on in society lately. Be pushing what the agenda is for other people and not even realizing that the agenda that is happening in society and in the government is to do other things. We're not going to go into that right now. But Venus, how you feel about that, honey?
I think that it's confusing because why would you even want to put a boy in a skirt? Boys, they get ashy knees and they don't want to put lotion on it. And look how high that is up. When I went to church the other day, well, a couple weeks back, they said my skirt was a little bit short. This skirt right here is particularly short. It's like half as. What if he bends over? There's too many different things that could go wrong with this situation. And what happens if the boy gets in a fight? Do we need to? Man, I'm just saying, girls have enough problems with skirts. They should not be trying to do all of that. But what I do know is that it's a cute skirt for a person who should be wearing it. I don't think that skirt fits that boy right. That's just where I'm at with it. Trey, how about you? How you feeling about that court? Well,
I don't like the subject of kids and shit because in my time it wasn't all of this. So it's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm good off all that, this and people on 18 and shit. I don't know what the world is right now, but I'm good off of this. Rodney.
Man, I mean, take away the skirt and everything like that. I really think that anytime you have a child and you allow him to make adult decisions, then you are setting him and yourself up for failure. So that's my part about this whole thing. Now, whether it's a skirt or whatever the case may be, a child is to be raised. A child is to be taught. A child should not be making decisions like that on his own, and then a parent just okays it. Like, if that was the case, my kids would be doing stupid stuff all the time. I would have did so much more stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? That would have not helped me in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, you putting this child in a situation where he has to now make decisions that he shouldn't be making. He should just be going to school, having a good day, playing, learning, educating, things like that. He shouldn't be in a discussion on his sexuality or whether he's acting feminine, not feminine, whatever the case may be. It's just not a decision he should be involved in or making at this age. And to me, it's just bad when parents put their kids in situations where they have to make decisions, they have to defend things, they have to be a poster child, they gotta be, all this stuff for adult decisions. So whether or not, take the skirt away from it or not, I'm not. You do whatever you want to do when you become an adult, but as a child, you should not be able to make adult decisions and be put in adult situations when you're not ready for it. So that's how I feel.
Right.
I don't know who's left. Molly?
Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear me though. My joint been zapping in and out. Y'all can hear me?
I hear you now.
Yeah.
Okay. Nah, I just wanted to definitely. I know this has been going on for a while, and I think eventually kids gonna be able to dress this way. In certain schools, and once one school allowed it, the others will. But it just sucks for the kid. You know, he getting a lot of attention. He probably don't know why. You know, this is what they allow him to do. He probably dressed like this at home, so he want to dress like that at school. Y'all let him dress like the girls and his friends at home. He want to go to school dressed like them, and she just probably just made it okay to him. But for the adult, you know the attention that it will bring to him, and it just sucked because the teacher had to call her. I don't know if y'all can see the text messages, but she was saying, "Hey, Miss Williams, it's Dr. Smith over at Blank Elementary. Do you have a moment?" The girl said you give her about 30 minutes. Once she hit her back, she said everything okay. Said you're gonna have to come and get Kevin. So they already got his name out there, little Kevin. And they say, "What's wrong? Is he okay?" He said yes, but he can't get in school set and dress inappropriately. And you sent him to school in a skirt. Boys must dress like boys and girls must dress like girls. It's highly inappropriate for his age. He will either have to change his clothes or leave. She said, "I let my son express himself. It doesn't say anything in the code of conduct of how, as I can't see he has on the correct colors." Basically, she was saying he got on the correct color. And I was like, well, she sending him home anyway. Do y'all think the teacher was wrong? We can go back to you, Ree and Weezy, if y'all want. Was the teacher wrong for sending his child home? And for the child, it just sucked because he had no idea probably what's going on. But I know y'all was on there. What about you, Venus?
I don't know, Molly. Your mic sounded a little messed up. I think that you was asking Venus what she think about the teacher sending him home.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Venus, if you you want go ahead and answer that. Unmute your mic.
I'm the only one not hearing anything. Yeah, you Venus, you're supposed to be what you think. And so what you think about the teacher sending the kid home?
I mean, if you can hear me, I'm glad the teacher said that Kevin need to go home, because little Kevin, you need to go. He need to go ahead and follow the protocol and look like what was set for. Talking about this whole, let him express himself. He could have put on a different pair. I don't know. A skirt isn't it? Because all the other boys are wearing the pants. They're going to confuse the other boys and think, are we changing the uniform? I think that if the uniform is created for a certain uniformity to avoid the bullying and all that other stuff, don't set your kid up to be an outcast. If he wants to express himself, he can use his hair. He can use accessories or something like that. He doesn't need to put on a skirt and change up the whole uniform. When Fresh Prince had a school uniform, he turned his jersey inside out. I mean, not his jersey. He changed his blazer inside out or whatever. There's other ways to do it. You don't have to switch up the attire. So I feel like I agree with the teacher, and I'm good with that. How about you, Weezy? How are you feeling about it?
She's on a call. Somebody else has to go. Trey.
Trey Money.
Sound like she said she's on call.
All right, I'll go.
Yeah, Weezy's on call. Okay, yeah. How about you, Roddy? What you talking about?
I'm glad that teacher is sending them home. I mean, to me, it's a distraction. It's an unnecessary distraction. Like that doesn't change anything just because if that's the school's rules or whatever the case may be, or he's coming in if he's coming in wearing a skirt and that's a distraction, then that's how the school feels. You know what I'm saying? me myself, I still feel that you are allowing a child to make an adult decision. And a 5-year-old isn't going to make the decision. He's making the decision that his parents are pushing. And to me, it sounds like that's what his mother is pushing. Because whether or not if the school says wear pants and he wears pants, he's still him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the story that I feel that a parent should be pushing to their child, no matter what. Like you're you. Like these pants don't make you any different. The skirt don't make you any different. If my child is really pushing that, but I really feel that it's the parent pushing it. You know what I'm saying? More than the child. Because any parent would not take an 8-year-old, or I don't even know how old the child is. Let's say he's 12. You know what I'm saying? I have a 12-year-old at home. You know what I'm saying? Who thinks he can cook. But guess what? When I'm not home, he's not allowed to cook on the stove. Now, he thinks he can cook on the stove. When I'm home, he probably can cook on the stove. He does cook on the stove. But when I'm not home, my rule is you can't cook on the stove. So my thing is this, if that's their rule or whatever the case may be, just because my 12-year-old thinks that it's a good idea, I, as a parent, know that it is not a good idea for my 12-year-old to be cooking on the stove with nobody home. Like, you got to be a parent to go, it's not a good idea for you making yourself a target at school by wearing a skirt. Not only are you making yourself a target for, bullying, but you're also making yourself a target for the static, where they're like, this isn't right. And the thing about it is that still doesn't change you in the ultimate. And the other thing is, if at 21, I'm just going to use 21, nobody here wanted to be the same thing that they wanted to be at 12 when they became 21. So why are you making adult decisions at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? That's just what I got to say. I mean, there's not one person on earth that still wanted to be the same thing they wanted to be at 8. No one. So how are you making decisions, adult decisions at 8, that that are going to follow you in your adulthood? Now that picture, that child is going to follow him in his adulthood.
That part. I think it's so sad. I see that we got a guest coming in the back in just a moment. But I think it's so sad to see what it means to be gay, to be turned to such a like perverted, twisted type of lifestyle, like just changing kids from this to that. And it just used to be gay and straight, maybe bisexual back in the day, barely, but it used to just be gay and straight, cut and dry. And just to be an older adult now and just see how everybody is, if you say you a potato today, you're a potato today. If you say you a grapefruit tomorrow, you're a grapefruit. You a tree stump this day, and it just is. It's so, to anybody that I like speak to on a constant or engage with in general, that everybody knows I'm gay or whatever, but it's just, I think twice about the people that I'm around, because I'm like, do you think that's what everybody that's gay thinks? Like, in terms of like just trying to fuck kids up, and like shit is in cartoons, and y'all got, I don't care if you dress up or whatever you do, but having, y'all reading to kids and y'all doing little kids seminars and little shit like that. It's so crazy to be. I don't consider myself to be a part of the community or whatever necessarily, because I'm not, but it's just crazy to see what that looks like in today's time, what the faces of this shit have turned this shit into, especially for the public eye. That's all I'm saying. And no, he shouldn't be, this should not be allowed. Yes, I'm happy that the teachers or whoever contacted the parent didn't allow that shit to go. Like, you have enough targets on your back as a black man in general. let alone gay, let alone trying to dress up and put on shit. Like it's you setting your kid up to die. And I'm not even like trying to say that too cold and too harsh, but as somebody who is gay, come on, bro. Like if your kid, you can see it in your kid, you know your kid a little fruity or something like that, but just to set them up like that in this lifetime, knowing what 2026 is like it's disheartening to me.
And you're sending them to a place where you're not protecting. Like if I'm gonna make that decision, then I'm gonna be with him. But you know what I'm saying? Like we'll be there together where I can still protect you, but you're sending him out into the world with no protection. That's crazy to me. That's still parenting, in my opinion. You still take it, and this is what I'm trying to do because I'm not part of that community, whatever. I'm taking away the gay aspect. I'm saying that allowing your 8, 9, 10-year-old to make an adult decision is wrong, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just like my son being able to cook at home, that is not something that he should be doing without supervision. It don't matter how responsible I think he is. It doesn't matter how he told me he wants to be a chef when he grows up. It don't matter none of that. It is irresponsible of me to allow my child to cook on a stove when I'm not home. You know what I'm saying? You can use the microwave, you can use the air fryer, but no, when I'm not home, I don't want you cooking on a stove. And does that mean that he's not a good cook, or he's not going to become a chef when he becomes an adult? No, it means I don't want him to get distracted and burn my damn house down. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to me, like I said, no matter what it is, allowing your child to make an adult decision is irresponsible as a parent. And it don't matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what it is. And then to push your narrative on that child is even worse. You know what I'm saying? Because and leave your child out there by himself because he has to explain it. Some kid is going to ask him, why do you got on a skirt? That's weird. And he's going to be like, because I want to express myself. What? Nah, dude, you look.
I just know how he was before all of this shit, how he was frying motherfuckers up at the table and the lunch table and all that, on the bus. Don't sit on the back. Don't sit past the middle of the bus if you're not one of those, because somebody's going to try to say something or go on you or try to fry you up. And you better have something to come back with, or else everybody's going to line you up. And you just going, I don't know, it's just, you're going to be miserable as fuck. Like, you can be gay in today's time, whatever, but and nobody really care about that. But you really setting your kid up. You just setting your kid that fuck up.
You just gotta have on the wrong shoes back in my day.
Man, have on some beat ass leaning shoes, some beat down joints, and that was enough for you to want to go to a different school.
I remember my first day at school. My mom put me in a Bugle Boy sweater. I got home, I burnt that sweater when I got home. When I got home, I burnt that sweater on fire, sir.
Man.
To this day because of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, parents. We gotta make better decisions. You know, don't set our kids up for that. You know what I'm saying? I made sure my mother never found that sweater again.
I don't know. It's 2026. Shit is getting wilder and wilder. All I know.
I have things to add. I do, but Molly didn't.
You know, I don't really know where any of this is going. It was not, you was gay, you was straight. It wasn't even all that, nothing in between. And I'm Kermit the Frog and shit. I'm Elsa and shit. I'm just trying.
What I know is that my name.
And so it just, I don't know. To be gay and to want to like separate myself from all of that shit that I see online, it's kind of crazy. I don't know. Stay with your kids and teach them good things, because that's not the beginning. That's not the setup at all. I don't know where Reese and Phoenix went, if they tapped out or not. You was gonna say something, Venus?
Well, I said I did have some points to add because, you know, I grew up in a world where my name rhymes with penis. It was very easy to pick on me. So I was an angry little kid. And if I put myself in the place of a child today who saw, you know, if I was in that place and I was that angry little kid in that version of myself, me and my homegirls, we are going to bully that little boy all day long. You know, so for his own protection, it was right. It was right for him to be sent home. You know, like Rodney said, it's an unnecessary distraction and it could have turned into a greater distraction. But also I wanted to say that mom needed to see that her maladaptive ways wouldn't be tolerated and endorsed in other places. Like she can say, let him express himself, but let him express himself around the people who know and love him enough to want to understand his expression right then. You know, you're in a potential place where, like I said, I was king of the mountain for, I want to say a good 3 consecutive years because my name rhymes with penis. So you can imagine the fighting position that you're putting your child in to let them express themselves in ways that they don't understand in those moments. So he needed to be sent home in them. And that's how I solidly feel about it. And I still want to know how Molly feels about it.
I want to know if mommy is going to take him to the family reunion in that skirt. That's what I want to see. Do that. Let's see if that happens. Where the mom is there at the family reunion and has to listen to what her family has to say about that. Let that happen instead of her sending him to school where she don't have to face it. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I just don't, you know, like I seen LA put wearing a skirt don't make you gay. And I agree definitely with that. It's just like if your kid just wanted to wear a Batman outfit to fucking school. You know, if he wanted to be Spider-Man, he want to express himself. You know, I want to dress like, we'll tell him no. But it's some reason when they want to dress like a girl, it's like, oh, I just let them do it. No, it's the same thing. Kids always gonna want to wear what they want to. I can't blame the kid. A kid should always want to express themselves, but you got to let them know when and when not to. And at a time to go to school, you're not there to express yourself. You there to learn. You there to better your education. You know, I just wonder, like, when I see these parents do that, if I just want to know if your kid wanted to go to school and be a baby, wear pamper to school, would you allow it? Like, it's just other things that you just wouldn't allow. But when it come to this, you allowing it. I think most of them people don't come from that type of lifestyle, that community. For one, you got a kid, so you probably not gay anyway. And two, you raising them and trying to say, oh, well, I'm just accepting this and this. You need to talk to somebody who come from that lifestyle. Ask them, you think it'd be okay if I allow them? And they probably tell you, no, that ain't a good look. Kids are mean. As adults, you grow older to learn how to shut your mouth. Hey, let me not say nothing. I got nothing nice to say. Kids don't give a fuck. They got something nice to say or not. They say it. You know, and it's just like, I just hate for him to have to go through that when he should be at school trying to learn and making friends. You know, instead of making friends, he probably gonna be creating bullies. Because kids just mean when they see something they don't understand, they ask and say something about it. You know, so we definitely, you know, David had a good one on that one though. I had another clip. This is one with Snoop Dogg, Trey. I hope this one of the right ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
it's short, so you can play it twice.
Okay.
Celebrate yourself and to be able to give yourself some credit, because we always depend on confirmation, or we depend on someone to make us feel like we're worthy or we're validated, when in actuality you should thank yourself for being validated, because you're the one that got to get up every day and do this and walk this walk, talk this talk, and do what you do to be you. So thank yourself, pat yourself on the back. It's mental health to be able to celebrate yourself and to be able to give yourself some credit, because we always depend on confirmation, or we depend on someone to make us feel like we're worthy or we're validated, when in actuality you should thank yourself for being validated, because you're the one that got to get up every day and do this and walk this walk, talk this talk, and do what you do to be you. So thank yourself, pat yourself on the back.
Exactly. So with that, as ladies first, as always. So we're gonna start with you, Venus, and you already know what to do after that.
Man, I just love Snoop's whole life for saying this to me, because maybe I needed to hear it. You know, I just I'm glad to have heard that, because yeah, I do get up every day and do a whole lot to make things happen. And then when people don't necessarily, validate my effort, and then they see the result 3 years later and say, oh yeah, but yeah, I mean, like, thank you, Snoop. And thank you. Did you say Dave sent that video?
Trey Money.
Trey? Well, thank you, Trey. Matter of fact, I wanna know, Molly, could you tell us what you got to say about that?
Yeah, I got some words on my man Snoop Dogg. I fuck with Snoop. He be saying some good things. I think a lot of them you gotta just catch these type of interviews and stuff. Cause I never seen him say this. So I'm happy Trey did shit, but I agree with everything. A lot of people blame themselves for a lot of things. If things don't go right, they like, damn, I should have did this, I should have did that. But when things go right, they forget to thank themselves. Thanks for getting this done. Thanks for getting that done. And I always think about my future self, So anytime I get lazy or don't feel like doing something, I always tend to think like, damn, like future me gonna hate me for this shit. Like I can't disappoint him, and then when things work out, I thank the past me, the younger me, for getting it done, because if he didn't get it done, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. It just always find a way to thank yourself, because when things go wrong, you find ways to punish yourself. Some people drink they self under the table, eat they self on the table, whatever it is that cause you stress. We find ways to punish ourselves. So when things go good, pat yourself in the back. It ain't gotta be nothing big, but it's just like, yeah, appreciate yourself for putting that work in, getting it done. Go take a shot, celebrate whatever you do to celebrate. But yeah, celebrate the small victories. So, ladies, y'all back?
Yeah, we back. What did we miss?
Do you mind playing the video again, Molly, please?
Just walk, talk this talk, and do what you do to be you. So thank yourself, pat yourself on the back. It's mental health to be able to celebrate yourself and to be able to give yourself some credit, because we always depend on confirmation, or we depend on someone to make us feel like we're worthy or we're validated, when in actuality you should thank yourself for being validated, because you're the one that got to get up every day and do this and walk this walk, talk this talk, and do what you do to be you. So thank yourself, pat yourself on the back.
Mm-hmm. I remember, I think it was Snoop that was, when he was getting his award, he thanked himself. And you should. You really should thank you. Because if you didn't put that time, if you didn't put that energy, if you didn't put that work, and if you didn't believe in yourself enough to move, you wouldn't have gotten to where you are. And also, thank your younger self. There are a lot of things that we go through as children, as teenagers, as young adults, and even as older adults, that we don't think those parts of us fulfilling or holding us in those spaces of time that we need them to. We never think our younger self or think the self from yesterday from carrying us through those moments where we didn't think we were going to make it. So the fact that Snoop said that is really dope, because, we need to hear, everybody needs to hear, children, adults, everybody needs to hear it. And we need to also, just remind ourselves, we give important to other people. We praise and uplift others, and we leave ourselves down. We can't do that. We have to pour into ourselves just like we pour into other people. And so I appreciate Snoop for saying it, because it's the truth. And thank that younger version of you that had to carry that load and was able to carry it and help them to release it so y'all can keep moving forward together. Reason.
Yeah, I agree. I thank my younger self for this. I thank my younger self for the determination, because when I was 25 years old, my son was just 3 years old. I didn't have any vision. Because we didn't even know I was diabetic. It was a lot of stuff that happened in my younger year. And I got sick, and I was determined. I said, I'm not going to let this be the end of me. And I completed school, went to school, graduated with the medical school with RMA, and the top of my class. I still got my report cards and my accolades and my rewards from that. Then I went on to college. I didn't let my younger me was so hungry. It wouldn't let me stop. It wouldn't let me it didn't let me give up. you know, the younger me. And I was like, I'm determined to beat this, because when they said that I couldn't, I said, let me show you that I can. And I am so thankful for my grandparents instilling that kind of tenacity in me. And I'm thankful to the younger me for doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? A lot of people like, I ain't doing it, forget it, give up, what's the use? I don't never say what's the use. As long as I have breath, the younger me pushes me. And I'm so thankful, because if the younger me didn't do what she was supposed to do, and she did some things she wasn't supposed to do too, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. So yeah, definitely. I always say, don't pull all of you out. Say something for yourself. Like Louisa said, you got to pull back to you to keep you going, because this world will take everything, and it will owe you nothing, but it'll take everything from you.
Also,
so yeah.
Also, with Molly, to piggyback on Molly saying that we are so hard on ourselves when we mess up. We have to look at those things as mistakes, those mistakes as lessons. Even if we did something that we knew we shouldn't have done, you have to look at the lessons from it and learn from it. You got to grow from it. Everything is a growth. Whether you did something good or something bad, something right or something wrong, you learn from everything, and you continue to become a better person in that way. So yeah, I like that. Rodney?
Yeah, for me personally, you know, we were talking about bullying. I'm not gonna lie. When I was a child, I was probably the worst kid in class, as far as finding out what people's weaknesses are and exploiting them all the time. But with that, I built a very uncanny, I don't care what people think about me mentality. So it's really hard for me to really care about other people's opinion of myself. My opinion of myself is the only one that matters to me. So I wake up every morning, I'm good to go. I don't have no issues. You know what I'm saying? When people say something to me or about me, it doesn't bother me at all. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and anybody knows me, you know, that ain't my problem. I don't suffer from that at all. You can say whatever you want. Half the time I'll laugh or walk away. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I definitely believe in self-confidence. One thing I do believe I have is self-confidence, and you know, I pat myself on the back on a regular. So, but I definitely have seen a lot of people who lack that confidence, and it's amazing to me how easily they let somebody else affect their day. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody else can say something, and next thing you know, you're angry the whole day. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was a child, that was the person I used to hunt down and mess with all the time, because I knew that if I could ruin their day, it actually made me feel happier. So, you know, it's something that I've grown out of, but it's definitely something that people don't realize, that there's people out here that don't care, that ruining your day is something that they want to do. So, you know, but to have strength in yourself, because you're the only person. You're with yourself all day, every day. If you don't motivate yourself or talk good about yourself, then who will? So that's all I got to say about that. What's up? I see Chef Dennis in the building. What's up, Chef?
Josh said that he appreciates you for saying that. He said when things go wrong, you take the blame. Most people will blame others when things go wrong. I mean, they blame other people, yeah, when things go wrong. Yeah. Yeah, the reason why I picked the joint, just having a job where you driving and shit, whether you deliver shit, whatever you're doing, like you on the road for any reason, that gives you a lot of downtime, a lot of time to think when you're driving all the time. And it just, that alone is changing my perspective and changing what I absorb into and what I like mentally take note of. And I noticed that on my commute, like I get on the buses and sometimes the train too, whatever, but I get on, you know, different buses and stuff to get to work, different buses and stuff to get back. So I see a lot of people on their way to go drop their kids off. They get on the bus on the way to a doctor's appointment, on the way to work, on the way home, whatever it may be. But I noticed the transition that I see in people because I'm generally starting to see the same people every day getting on the same buses. So I'm seeing them in the morning when they're getting up, they trying to, they tuning into some music, they drinking coffee or something on there. And I see everybody when they drained and tired on the way home. I see how like everybody had their chest up and stuff at first. Then everybody just kind of either they sleep because it's a long bus ride, or they just like not as energetic and they kind of burnt out. And it's just something when I look at people and I see people on the way going where they're going, it makes me think about like if they do like appreciate themselves, like the rat race. You see everybody try and go get $1. Most people on the bus on the way to work or something that early in the morning. But seeing people on the grind and on the go like that just makes me wonder if people generally like appreciate themselves, like and the efforts they are making to like keep themselves afloat, sustain, and just do the basics. Even if you just going to work, like let alone anything else or anywhere else you're on a mission to. But yeah, it just makes me think about like I said, people on the go, and if people generally like appreciate themselves, because it's a lot to maintain, and it's expenses and stuff are starting to go up. Everything is skyrocketed. Candy bars $3. You can't buy a soda for under like $3 anymore. It's your money and stuff doesn't go like anywhere nowadays, and people are still doing the same thing. Obviously, they're doing every day to get up and go get it. So yeah, it just made me think about that. So the video tied to that for me.
So yeah, blow driving it, boy. But we heard you though. We heard you clearly. I don't know if that's my end or y'all end. So yeah, the whole mother blow drive blowing in your
Sorry y'all if y'all hear audio issues.
Yeah, it's cool. That's probably StreamYard anyway. All right, Cali Cal, appreciate you tapping in.
Got Alan's question of the day.
I have other people give you praise is important as well.
And I saw that. So one thing that I make my mission to do is to compliment others, to let them know that I see them. Oh shit, my bad. To compliment others and let them know that I see them. I do this every day. I watch people, not in a creepy way, but I always, if I'm talking to you or if I'm doing something, I tend to watch people's faces. I look you in your eyes when I speak. And so the biggest thing is you tell somebody, hey, you look very nice today. Or, hey, it's nothing wrong or it's not difficult to compliment someone. And especially somebody you love, somebody somebody you see every day. And that's why, if you notice, every once in a while, I'll come on and I'll just point something out about everybody. Because we do have to know that, or sometimes we need somebody to let them know that we see them, or let them know that they see us. Sometimes we got to let people know we see you. I see you, I hear you, I love you. I want you to be better. I know you can be better. So I want you to know that I'm here for you no matter what. I'm your biggest cheerleader. I'm going to be right there behind you. Hey, and that's what we need sometimes. They always say don't look for it, and you're not necessarily looking for it. But when you know that people are around you, are moving or growing or maybe just stand still because they need a little push, love and pour into them as you do yourself. And that's why I tend to do that frequently, because I love the people that I'm around. I love the people that's around me. And so I'm going to let you know that by encouraging and pouring into you, because you need to know what I see. You need to know how I see you, how I view you, how awesome you are. You need to know that you make me smile just from the little silly faces you make, the look, just things like that, because a lot of people don't know that their little quirks help people make it through the day. So yeah, that's why I always say, that's why I always do that. And it's really cool. And I appreciate y'all allowing me to do so.
Yeah, I love being on here with y'all. I'm glad I'm able to obviously tap in, when I can.
Yes.
Oh, look at him, y'all.
When I got back on. Wait a minute, Molly. Go ahead. I heard it.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying, when I got back on, I was so mad inside. I had little tears in my eyes. And then listening, talking, and hearing everybody and everything, it helped me get out of this. I was snatched down, but being here with you guys again helped me get back, Wusa again on a good foot, listening to what Trey's saying, listening to what to Louisa and Rodney and everybody saying. It just that, and y'all didn't even notice. See how powerful the network is, the collective is. When stuff try to drag you down, it did for a second, and then I remember, and I'm like, okay, Wusa, that's just one thing to get over. So I just wanted to say that. What you saying, Mom?
I ain't saying much. It's that time. That's that hour. It is some good motivational Monday, though. You got something to say? I hit the phone.
No. I don't, my bad. I don't have nothing. I don't have no fan on. I don't know what's going on today. But no, I don't have nothing. I'm waiting on the QOA.
Oh, once you unmuted, I hear you. That mother take over. So y'all try to stay muted so y'all get called on. It's Al's question of the day. Make sure y'all hit that like, that share button. Subscribe. You watching on YouTube. We're going to have a good one today. And make sure y'all participate in the comments. We'll read them out. Well, Weezy or Trey read them out.
Yeah. Rise and grind. Wake the city up. From the streets to the boardrooms. It's the Morning Max Show. Every morning, 10:30 a.m. to 12:30. Let's go. Tune in every morning, city locked in live. Morning Max Show where the real ones thrive. Positivity, motivation, conversations raw. Al's question of the day got the whole world involved. From the hustle to the healing, we speak life through the pain. Special guests dropping gems while we building up the game. Whole squad on go. Wake up and boss up with the Morning Max Show. Molly Ma bring the energy, pressure and facts. Trade money, keep it solid when the combo get cracked. Aldine and McFarlane dropping wisdom and grace. While DJ slide, I set the vibe with the bass. Blue Phoenix rising, motivation on flame. Mission Merit bring perspective while elevating the game. We ain't just talking gossip, we inspire with minds. Giving game to the people while exposing the signs. Monday motivation got the hustlers with spot. Turn up Tuesdays got the city on fire. Wellness Wednesdays talk peace and mental health. Cause real success ain't just money and wealth. Tall Tale Thursdays got the wild stories flowing. Then Freaky Friday hitting everybody going. Debates, laughs, raw truth energy unmatched. Morning Max Show turning real life into podcast. Tune in every morning, city locked in live. Morning Max Show where the real ones thrive. Positivity, motivation, conversations raw. Al's question of the day got the whole world involved. From the hustle to the healing, we speak life through the pain. Special guests dropping gems while we building up the game. Whole squad on go. Wake up and boss up with the Morning Max Show.
All right, y'all. Hopefully everybody can hear me. This is the first question. It's gonna go around ladies first. Y'all know how we do. It's gonna be passed on to the next person until it's brought back to the person that went first, or whoever. We can read off the next one after everybody's done. But the question is, if you knew nobody would ever applaud you, recognize you, or even know what you accomplished, would you still pursue the life you're working toward? It's gonna go to Venus first, and then she's gonna pass it off. Unmute your mic for me, though.
Yeah, I had to make my screen smaller because I had to put it big so that I could see with my eyes the way they do. But the answer is absolutely, without a doubt. The reason being is that if I don't do this thing that I'm working toward, I may never. Yeah, I'm working toward the healing, but I think it's the actualization of my entire healing for the sad story that my former self had to live through. So I feel like absolutely. And I'm really, really curious about what Weezy and Reese got to say. So whichever one of them is most available, I'd love to hear that, please.
I don't work for it.
We here.
Hell yeah, I would. Hell yeah, I would. Because first and foremost, what people say to me or about me or toward me don't really change my mind anyway. You know, I have grown into the person that I am, learning to clap for myself, learning to cheer myself on. And that's why I'm such a big cheerleader, because I learned that a lot of people don't get those shout outs, don't get that celebration, don't get that push. So I do it for myself, and I don't care if you come with me or not, I'm gonna go do it. And when I come back, I might bring you back with me, because maybe you couldn't see the vision like I was. It's my vision. So yeah, I'm gonna go. And if you want to come, you can come too. But I'm definitely going. Definitely going to do it.
I like that.
I'm going to say what I've always told myself, and I tell my son this, that I groomed him with this growing up. And I feel like a real hero don't need no recognition anyway. Because I don't do what I do. I do what I do to bring joy and laughter to other people. If you don't recognize me, that's okay. Did you have a good time when you was in my presence? Did I make you feel better? Was it a nice a meeting environment? I don't care if nobody ever recognized me. I'm going to be me regardless. I feel like don't nobody recognize me now. I ain't nobody. You don't recognize me. You don't. People don't see me, whatever now, and that don't stop me from grinding and doing what I do. You know.
That's crazy.
What?
You said I don't feed you.
No, I didn't say he don't feed me. But you see, you telling on yourself now. Molly know.
Molly not.
Hey, I'm going to Molly. Wait a minute, Molly, not Molly. I'm going to.
You can go to Molly. Why you mean?
Because Molly not here yet. So I'm gonna go to pass it on to Rodney.
Y'all, anybody who know me know I don't care. you know, I'm gonna say exactly what I feel, whether I think you're going to agree with me or you think I'm not. If I think it's what you need to hear, then I'm going to say it. So I'm not looking for anybody to give me any kind of recognition. I'm doing it. I do it because one, I genuinely love that person or care or whatever the case may be, because I don't look for anything back in return. You know what I'm saying? When I want to help, I help. When I want to give, I give. And I'm not looking forward to getting it back or whatever the case may be. And like I said, I'm on a journey now that, you know, a lot of people think I'm crazy for what I'm doing. So, you know, it doesn't matter. My journey is the journey, and it's about how I feel in this journey. And I feel great. I feel complete. I wake up every morning motivated and happy to do the next thing that needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about for me. I'm not looking for anybody's approval, because, you know, you never know what that person's intent is anyway. But the thing about it is, if you're doing it for somebody else, then why are you doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how I feel. Trey?
Yeah, well, I can't help it by default, because both of my jobs, this show and my other job, are, you know, in the public. So I'm, you know, y'all see the logos and everything. My face is on this. We, as a team, are on the backdrop and on live stream every day, being seen regardless. So I could care less. It's already a default that I'm seen. So, you know, I'm not motivated by anything specific, but yes, I would already be doing the things that I'm doing, because it's not about being seen, especially when whatever it is you do puts you in the forefront anyway. So, yeah. That's my answer. I'll pass it to Molly.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't care neither. You know, I would actually prefer that. You know, I wouldn't want everybody to know all the things that I accomplish, and I don't want them to recognize me everywhere I go. I don't want to be recognized. That's why I love that song. I'd rather be rich than famous. You know, I'd rather just be rich. Why I want the attention. A lot of people seek for attention. I just think that's when you do the kid. Hey, look, mom, look at this. Watch this trick. Watch I do this backflip. I used to irritate the shit out of my mother. Watch this. You know, I'm just jumping from one side to the other, but as you get older, you know, just like I don't care for the applause, you know, like whatever I'm doing, I'm supposed to get it done. You know, you got some people want to get applause for just being a parent. You know, it's like, yeah, you know, I feed them, I make sure like that's what you supposed to do. Like what the fuck? You know, I'm just lost. Like you want next get applause for making sure you dress and bathe your ass every day. I don't get it, you know, but I'm okay without it. I understand why some people might need it. It might would keep them pushing, you know, keep them motivated. But I'm all right without it. But if I get it, I'm not gonna turn it down. Like, nah, go ahead with all that. I'm like, yeah, let me get all that. Yeah, you know, I'm not seeking for it though.
Put on that.
Yeah, I ain't.
All right, y'all. This is question 2. I'm gonna start off with Phoenix with this one. Are you chasing your dream or are you chasing validation? Now I already know how you roll, so I know you ain't looking for no validation from nobody like that. You know, but we still gonna have you answer it just as is. And underneath it says, "Are you building the life you actually want, or the life that makes other people finally see your worth?" I'm gonna start with you.
Okay, so I'm not chasing my dream, and I ain't chasing validation. I am living and operating in a way that what I want will come to me. I am developing myself and those, you know, just doing what I'm supposed to do as a person, as a woman, as a mother, as a friend, as a lover, whatever, you know, as who I am, so that what I'm supposed to have and what's for me, what's waiting for me to grab at it, is already going to follow me. I'm not about to chase you. I'm not chasing nothing. I ran when I played soccer. I ran when I played football. I ran when I was a cheerleader. I'm not running for what's supposed to be mine. Heck no, I'm not chasing nothing. And you ain't got to validate me either, because I validate myself. Now, when I'm wrong, you can correct me for sure, because I'm going to take it. I don't want to be wrong. And if I need to be corrected, come at me. You know, you can talk to me. It is what it is. I'm going to check myself anyway. But no, I don't need validation for nothing. I never have needed validation, and I'm not going to chase nothing that's mine anyway. Because if I got to chase you, you don't belong to me. Whether it be my desires, my career, my money. If I have to chase you, you're not mine. Because anything that's mine comes straight to me. Thank you very much.
Ooh, boo, boo, boo.
Okay, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be as humble as I can be, because this is a humbling statement when I think about the validation part. Yes, I did used to live my life for other people. Yes, I did want to be validated. That's because my self-esteem was balled up, crumpled, and in the trash. And it started from childhood trauma, that I never thought that I was good enough. That's why I was an overachiever. That's why I had to get straight A's. That's why I had to do this. I had to do that, because I never thought that I was good enough. And when I started getting the self-esteem and loving me, for me, today, I'm more than enough for me and everybody else. And I don't look for validation any longer. I used to always wanted to make my parents proud. Look, mom, look, dad, look, and you get swept under the rug. And it does something to your psyche, to that self-esteem. Anytime you think you're lower than dirt, anytime you think that you don't even deserve to live, that's messing with your psyche and self-esteem. So, I mean, I just thank God that he reached down low and picked me up, because I was sinking really bad. The younger part of me. Now that I've gotten older, gained some age, some wisdom, I grew a whole hell of a lot. I no longer seek anyone validation. I just want God to tell me, well done. That's the only validation that I'm looking for nowadays, that he said that you corrected your path, you doing the right thing, and for him to say, well done. For man, not no longer, no more. Nope. So.
I love what you said. Just I hope God ain't trying to tell you to get the hell out that building. So, that's all I'm saying. That's all. I love what you said though, but then pass it on to the next person when you die.
Trey said that he loved what I said. He said he hope God ain't trying to help you get the hell out of this building.
Run, girl.
Go ahead, pass it off to the next person when you die.
Does Venus go?
All right, and mute your mic for me if you don't mind.
What I know is that for this answer, I'm going to have to say yes to both. I am chasing my dream, and when I achieve my dream, I will receive a certain validation of my worth, because my dream is to repurpose the orphan, and it's a big and powerful one that I can't even I can show you better than I can tell you. So you'll see. That's my answer. And how about you, Rodney?
I feel like, if I'm being honest, I feel like I've already chased my dream and I got it. And then I realized it wasn't worth really what I thought it was. And so now I don't feel that I'm chasing my dream. I'm actually chasing my purpose. Because I knew what my purpose was and ran away from that and chased my dream. So, and then I realized when I got it all that it wasn't really what I really wanted. You know what I'm saying? So, now I feel like I'm chasing my purpose. And to go back to I think the second part was something about validation or something like that, which...
Yeah, it said, are you chasing your dreams or are you chasing validation? Underneath that, it says, are you building the life you actually want or the life that makes other people finally see your worth? That's the secondary part to it.
Yeah, so now chasing my purpose gives me a whole different... I have a whole different feeling. Not one validation, but the accomplishments and the things that are happening as I'm chasing my purpose gives me a whole nother level of joy and just, I don't think validation isn't the word, but it gives me a whole different feeling. You know what I'm saying? I've already accomplished a lot of things in my life. So, but the things that I'm accomplishing now, to see how it's helping other people gives me a feeling that I never had before. Because I think everything that I was doing before was about for me. You know what I'm saying? But now in my purpose, it's more about doing things for others and doing things, that I know that are really in with what God has for me and in my purpose. So therefore, it's just a total different feeling. Like where I am now in my life is totally different than where I was before. People would have thought that I was successful before. And I gave a lot of it up. You know what I'm saying? Just to be where I am now, where, I'm happy. The things that are happening and being said to me in the way that I'm affecting people now it's amazing. It doesn't even compare to all the things that I thought were great back in the day. So there you go. That's all I got to say. Pass it to...
Yeah, that's a well said answer, Molly. I said Molly, Rodney. When it comes to am I chasing validation or not? Nah, I kind of agree with not kind of, but I agree with how Phoenix put it. Nah, I don't chase anything. For real, I understand doing the best you can do in any circle, having the best intention to make each day the best you can. If you are somebody like Phoenix was talking about that's willing to self-evaluate and try to decode and decipher what it is you need to upgrade or change about yourself for you, number one, but change about yourself in general. As long as you continue to do the shadow work, things will come to you because you're clearing space of all the clutter and bullshit and stuff that doesn't serve you and dead weight on you, and whether that be childhood trauma like Reese was saying, or whether that be bills and stress or whatever. When you learn to purge that stuff is when you make yourself an open vessel to receive. So because I believe that and always stood by that. And then another thing, real quick, is that I never really seen growing up. I understood what projection was from. I feel like a young age because certain adults didn't have anything that I wanted. So it's like I always looked at it like, how are you trying to convince me to go your route if you don't have anything that I want or strive to be like or strive to have or anything? Not that it makes you not valid, but maybe my formula or the formula that you chose for your lifetime won't be the same that worked for mine. So I feel like I always understood that at a younger age. I'm gonna pass it to Molly.
Oh, we got somebody just popped in. Popped in. What time is it?
12:05. It must be special. Must be real special. Y'all mute y'all mics, please. Hey, Destiny.
Why? I am special ed. My mom just said that the ed is for birthday.
All good, all good. After Molly finishes, we got a question for you to answer. It's right up, so you're right on time to finish it up.
Perfect.
Let's back up.
I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I'm gonna just go with you, Destiny, and go ahead and read it off to you. We on question 2, and then Molly, if you want to wrap it up, we can go before we go to 3. The question 2 is: are you chasing your dream, or are you chasing validation? And underneath, there's like a little subtext that says: are you building a life that you actually want, or the life that makes other people finally see your worth?
Hey, Nacho, who came up with these questions? Goodness gracious.
No, if you answer it truthfully, it's not too hard. And if you have in the past chased validation, I was gonna say people have admitted to that on here. So if you have, then that's just what it is, and
Yeah, no, I think the dream has a lot of validation behind it, but the one that I chase more often, the thing that I can chase probably every single fucking day, I probably do chase that validation, like. But sometimes it's not worth chasing those dreams if you don't feel valid for chasing them, that kind of jazz.
I feel you on that. Honest enough, transparent enough. If you feel like that's all your sentiments to it, you can pass it off to Molly so he can finish by answering this question before we go to number 3.
Yeah, that's. I'll put it back up. Are you chasing your dreams, or are you chasing validation? Damn, I don't think I'm chasing either one. I just feel like anybody chasing something it don't belong to you. Like you chasing a woman, it's like why like you still chasing girls, you still chasing money, things like that. I grew out of it. I understand where they coming from, where they saying you chasing a dream, but it's like you dream, you sleep, you gotta be woke to do anything. Just like a lot of people get caught up and they dream, and some of these things it take for you to put in the small work to get there, but they just think a lot of them things just supposed to happen. It might take for you to get a job at Walmart, it don't matter, but it just that a lot of people will try to skip the steps to get there, but I'm not with it. I don't know which one. If I had to choose one, I don't think I wouldn't say I'm chasing my dream though. I don't think I'm chasing my dream. I'm just living life. At the end of the day, I got small time goals. I got long term goals. I'm just trying to complete them. It ain't a dream of mine. It's just challenging myself. Just trying to see if I can better myself, no matter which stage I'm at. I just think a lot of people get caught up in wanting to have these dreams. A lot of time, their dreams is other people's dreams. What you want to be a ball player? A lot of people dream about being ball players and things like that. It's like everybody dreams the same. I can go around to different schools and I can ask all these kids, what you want to be when you grow up, what's your dream, and they all mostly say the same thing. And it's a lot of times with the adults, it's just like, I don't care to dream and be the things that a lot of people care to be. I just want to be better at whatever it is I'm doing. I'm doing photography, and I don't dream to have, a Tyler Perry studio. If it happened, it happened, but I just feel like if it is something that I want, I'm going to make sure I manifest it. I'm going to draw it into me. I'm not going to go chase it. I'm going to find a way to pull it in towards me. That's my answer, though.
I like that.
Real quick before you move on, can I add something?
Yeah, but read that comment for me before you do.
Okay, Alex said, I've always been a dreamer, and I've never been afraid to chase my dreams, but I no longer seek validation for what I envision. My dreams have evolved into my purpose, and I am committed to pursuing them, whether others understand them or not. I know that's right.
I know that's right. That's solid. Happy birthday to you, bro.
Oh, excuse me, damn.
They see my hair.
They see your hair, girl.
I see my hair.
It's a crown, a silver crown. She got across her head.
Happy birthday to Alan.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's so beautiful tomorrow. Marley, put up Nacho's comment, please. Nacho said, I built a successful landscaping business on how you say that? Wow.
Don't ask me.
And my ex-wife works He also said, all I do is sacrifice for my kids and my health to live to see them grow up. Yeah, we can hear the fan. We can hear the fan, Molly. Well, what I was going to say is...
It's not ours.
No, it's not us. What I was going to say is the validation that we sought as kids, that is not a negative thing, because as a child, you love your family. You want them to love you. You seek those things. But like I was telling Reese, that's not your responsibility to be looking or seeking or begging for love, attention, and validation from your family. That is solely, look at her, my background dance. That is solely on your parents and your loved ones to pour and give that to you. When you don't receive those things, it does leave a space there where it may feel void, and you may look for these things from other people. So I want everybody to understand that please don't feel bad or guilty if that's what you seek. But it's important that you understand why you seek it and why you have sought it. And it's not your fault that you're looking for it, but it is your responsibility to stop. It is your responsibility to fill those spaces that needed it with love for yourself, with love for other things, for pouring to other people. Just whatever you need to do to help build that part of you up, whatever you need to do to heal that little version of yourself that is still looking for it, do that. Because if you don't, you'll be seeking and going for it so hard to the detriment of yourself and those around you. That's why social media is the way it is. We just keep doing more. Oh, they like this one. Oh, I got a heart on this. Oh, let me do something else, to the point that you're hurt and kill yourself because you want somebody to say something to you. Do it for yourself. You cannot love somebody else if you don't love you. You can give the love that you want, but it will not be fully received because you don't give it to yourself. And so that's important. It's important that we do that. It's important that we understand that it's you first. On an airplane, they tell you to save you first. You can't go help nobody else if you don't have oxygen. And that's a hard lesson I had to learn for myself, because I always gave my breath away. I always gave my air away. And it took for me to get damn near 40 for me to stop doing that. And this is why I always say, you are the most important person every day. You're the last person that you talk to at night. You're the first person that you talk to in the morning. Even if you don't say it out loud, you are talking to yourself. Pour into that person just as much as you pour into everybody else. As a matter of fact, pour into it more so you can easily pour over into other people. It's important that we understand that. So if you seek validation, that's okay. It's okay, but stop. Because now you know that validation seeking is because some part of you is empty and you need to fill it up. Fill it up with love. Allow people around you to pour into you. Accept that you needed it. thank that little version of you for looking for it, because you were worthy of it then. You're worthy of it now. But now, as an adult, as a teenager, whoever is there watching, even for the younger children, whoever hear this later on in the future, because they will, give it to yourself first. And then show other people how to give it to themselves, because not every parent understands how to be a parent, because they're dealing with stuff too. Not every parent received love and know they don't know how to give it away. My mother, it took me a long time to accept hugs. It took me a long time to accept I love you. It took me a very long time. And I say it all the time, right? You would think I give hugs all the time, but I didn't get it from my mom, because she didn't get it from her mom, because she didn't get it from her mom. Right. And their dads weren't there. And it's not because he wasn't in the picture. They had military fathers, or they had alcoholic fathers because they was in the war, so it was a lot of lack there. And because of the lack from each generation, passing it down, it came to me in the 80s, and my mother didn't give it to me, and I didn't seek it from her because I didn't know I was supposed to. I thought it was norm. But the sister under me demanded love. She demanded attention. She demanded that time. And she got it. And she got it from me too, because I wanted to make sure that what I did not get, I gave to her. All my siblings under that, all my friends, and now I'm a mother of 5 and about to be a grandmother. And the love that I had to learn, and the attention that I needed, and the validation that I needed at that time, I didn't understand. But now I know, as an adult woman who has a generation behind her, who has birthed these generations, who get ready to have another set of generations behind her, that it is my responsibility to pour into myself so that I can fully and wholly pour into those behind me. And you can do the same for you. Do the same for you. Don't wait for nobody else to do it. A man or a woman is not supposed to make you happy. They're supposed to add unto your happiness, because you are supposed to make you happy. Fill those voids with you so that others around you will be able to feel it too. I ain't mean to preach y'all, but
give us what we need sometimes. Sometimes you gotta shake it up. Alan said validation doesn't mean you're empty, it means you're human. But there comes a point where you have to stop needing others to believe in your vision and start believing in it yourself. Some people lose the ability to dream, so they stop understanding the people who still do. I like the way you said that, actually. I was reading that before it popped
really
up.
Good.
Just because they can't see the vision doesn't mean the vision isn't worth chasing. That part. I still don't want people to chase. I want people to go after, but I still don't want people to chase.
It need to come to you, because it's yours already.
You still dreaming, man. Martin Luther King had a dream, but I get it. That's why I get why people say that, but at the end of the day, it should be a mission. Switch that word out for mission. I had a mission. Even if you think about it, you can daydream about a mission, but that ain't like I dream about it. Like, I don't know, but I get it though. I ain't like I don't.
That part. Let me get question 3. Question 3. What are you willing to sacrifice to become the person you keep saying you want to be? Underneath says, because sometimes the thing standing between you and your next level isn't lack of opportunity, it's your attachment to the old version of yourself. Solid enough. We're going to start with Reese, since I see you walking to the frame, so we start with you first, because we started out with the other ladies before. So, Reese, I'm going to repeat it one more time since I just seen you walking the screen. What are you willing to sacrifice to become the person you keep saying you want to be? Because underneath it says, because sometimes the timing, sometimes the thing standing between you and your next level isn't a lack of opportunity. It's your attachment to the old version of yourself.
What I'm willing to sacrifice is like you said, the old me has to die so I can become the new me. The old ways, the old thoughts of thinking, the old way of thinking, I'm willing to sacrifice myself. What is this saying? The old me have to die every day so the new me can emerge. So I sacrifice myself, my understanding, my time, my energy, so I can grow to be a better me. So out with the old and in with the new.
Mm-hmm. Hey, child.
Louisa.
What's up, child?
I'm willing to sacrifice Well, I'm throwing this shit out the window, okay? All the things that I do to self-sabotage, okay? And I didn't realize that's what I was doing, but the doubts, the procrastination, the just feeling like I'm not worthy of certain things. I'm sending all that shit out the window. It's gone, okay? I'm willing to sacrifice that part of myself because it doesn't belong there anyway. And I took it on like it was mine, and it's not. So I'm getting rid of that. And I'm also going to get rid of just trying to conform or which I stopped doing a long time ago. But sometimes, every once in a while, I pull myself back of being myself. So if you don't like it, oh well. Y'all know I'm goofy. Y'all know I'm silly. I can be serious sometimes. I can make you cry. I can get ready to cry myself. But I'm no longer going to allow that cap to be over the head of Louisa. Nah, you got to deal with all of it. You ain't going to deal with none of it. Okay? All right, then. Venus.
Yeah, all of what Weezy said and the distractions, I'm letting them go. I ain't got time for it no more. I'm already in the process, you know. I'm already in the process of achieving a lot of what it was that I thought I was letting go of, but I'm still in a detox. I'm still, you know, getting out the dust bunnies or whatever. But I know that I'm gonna get them, and when I do, it's gonna be a clean slate. I'm looking forward to it too. How about you? I got good answers. Destiny.
Come on, Candy Cane.
Make sure we don't see that lollipop, though.
Trey.
My lollipop out of
Speak for yourself.
my
Trey.
lollipop.
I'm speaking for the show, not getting snatched. No pun intended.
Wait a second. Did I hear my
Go ahead.
biggest crush's favorite husband?
What?
Yes, you did.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. All right. So if we have me answering the question, my neighbor's got a cool parakeet. Can I sacrifice their bird and get my wishes?
It's not. It's something that you're willing to give up. It's something it's something you're willing to give up.
I've got a little bit of sacrificing to my self-image going on, but so far it's been beneficial. So why not? And my time. A lot of time has to be fucking sacrificed and put towards things that I would much rather go do other things, but I got to use that time to, you know, fucking progress myself. And that feels like even though like anybody can say time, with how my life has been for the last year, it has really helped me look at how incredible and you know how much of a gift just another minute can be. And with that, it hurts sometimes to know that I'm having to step away from the things that would be fun for me, my family, or whatever, stepping away from those things and sacrificing my time that I would be using for something fun and use it for something specifically for progressing myself. So time and myself is my answer. All right. I do, however, would like to hear the voice of my crush's favorite husband, Rodney.
Well, everybody knows in the last couple of years I've been on a mission to get rid of my other self, my alter ego, the Beast One. So, you know, that is what I had to sacrifice because I realized that version of me could not come with me. I would not be successful with that version because I would rely on that more than relying on God. So that was the reason why, you know, that's why I had to sacrifice that version of myself and, you know, really focus on the real me, you know, the real who I am, not the personality and not the person that I created to be my defense mechanism, to be my, you know, crutch when things weren't going right. So, you know, that's what I had to sacrifice. I feel like I am still on my journey for my purpose. I'm definitely feel like I'm on the right path. So, you know, just keep on going in that version. But I definitely had to sacrifice that version of myself because it would not be able to come with me. So, go on the track.
We can't hear you, baby.
Muted.
My bad. I don't think I have any at the moment. I don't have anything that I'm sacrificing now because I feel like I reached a point where I just lined up each little thing to fit me. And I think I'm past a lot of stuff that I let go when I moved away from Maryland. One thing I guess I'll say that I sacrifice is I wouldn't even say sacrifice, but just having people a little less involved in my movements. In my actions, so I can like just repel like unnecessary opinion. You know, people kind of project on stuff that you're doing. So I learned it wasn't a sacrifice, but I learned the timing of when to speak on things. You know, so
we definitely appreciate that sacrifice,
Josh. Passing it off to Molly.
Yeah, I know that was tough for you, LA boy. You're gonna get into heaven for that one.
Somebody said that's a work in progress.
Nah, I get it. You know, I just don't like the word sacrifice, you know, because sacrificing something, you giving up some of value, you know, something that really means something to you. That's why we talk a lot like these celebrities, they be sacrificing their family. They be sacrificing this and that, and it just like, I won't lose nothing of value just for me to become something that I want to become. You know, if it take for me to sacrifice something or somebody, I don't want it. You know, I'm going to find another way to get it, you know. But if we just talking about like just time, I just think that come automatically. Anything that you trying to achieve, you're going to have to put the time into it, you know. So you might can't go out like you normally do. If you're trying to accomplish getting a house, you probably don't eat out as much. Maybe a car, you might be saying. So it's things that you do daily depends on what you're trying to achieve. So I can understand it on that scale, you know, but me sacrificing something that I find of value, you know, I can't see me doing that to achieve something, you know. So I just stick to time if I had to pick something. Just
yeah, I feel you on that.
What's that Weezy? We back around to you.
Okay, so, and I like the fact that you put that out there, Molly, but if you think about it, and if we think about it, sacrificing or releasing something that was so valued in our life, hiding was something that I valued because I didn't want to be seen. So that is a sacrifice. I'm letting go of something that got me through those times where I really felt that I needed it. And these things we are letting go of or we're getting rid of are things that our past selves or things that our yesterday, a self from yesterday, needed to survive. So it is a sacrifice. But I do like the fact of you saying not to use the word because you're right. Usually when you sacrifice something, you're giving up some of value. But our old selves thought it was valuable because it was our protection. We use it like Rodney said, our defense mechanism. That was something to cover us. That was our wall. But we will change the wording because you're right. What we say matters. So what we are releasing.
What about purging?
Purging,
Can we say purging instead of sacrifice?
Purge them demons. Purging. We can say releasing. We can say let go of anything that was holding on to us that did not belong to us that we shouldn't have had in the first place. Yeah. Trey, what's the bonus, baby?
I got you on that. The bonus question. It says name one thing. Okay, it said what? Okay, name one thing you know you need to change, but you've been avoiding because changing it would force you to become uncomfortable. Okay, let's start off with Venus on this one.
Already doing it. I really like Weezy said. I'm not particularly comfortable with, being looked at. I like to be in the shadows, like to be behind the scenes, knowing that things are good and safe there. This is, I'm outside of my safe place by allowing myself to be seen and heard, even when I'm not prepared. You guys get questions and you come at me and I just, off the top of my head, try to answer. And sometimes I get stuck in a moment and I'll see that, the transparency and being seen, because you're not hidden in the shadows is a difficult thing. And I'm doing it right now with y'all. And I thank you for being a part of my process. And
That's what's up.
I would love to know what Destiny has to say about that.
All right.
Make sure you unmute your mic, Destiny. Oh Lord, it's having a somebody help that woman.
Fingernails, huh?
Help.
Destiny, you muted your mic and set it down. She burnt.
Lord.
Hey, Destiny,
I'm burnt out.
So please excuse her. She's still waking up.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's on your lamb over there. You gotta hit that little button right there, the microphone on.
about to pass it along in a second.
Gonna smoke this. You still ain't unmuted.
Hey, Reese, I'm gonna get you to go. Well, she get it together. We come back around to her.
Reese and them.
I'm gonna read the question for her one more time.
So that's still for me. I got it.
For you. Okay.
What I was trying to change, and I know it'll be uncomfortable, is my health situation, meaning my weight, my taking all these medications and all of that, because I'm gonna be uncomfortable for a long time. And then, because people already say, oh, you losing weight. Oh, are you sick? No, because I got a long journey. When I get there, I know people going to say I'm on that shiznit, but I ain't on nothing. I'm on just trying to do right, eat right. I'm trying to work and change that. And that is so hard, especially if you grew up a certain way or used to something. It's so hard to make these changes, but that is what I'm working on changing. And I know that's going to draw a lot of attention, because people that used to seeing you do stuff will be like, oh, you're not doing that no more, or you're not doing that, blah, 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 blah. They always do that. But I'm changing my health situation, meaning my weights, my all these little ailments and stuff they trying to throw on me and stuff. I'm working on changing that now. Phoenix.
We doing that together. But not but.
And
we're doing that together, and not making myself as available. That has been a challenge for me, to not make myself as available as I am, and even to my children. I need to cut them off now. No, but for real, I'm too available for people at times. And it stresses me out, and it's not good for me to make myself be available. On top of the situation with the weight, I don't have any health issues, and I'm not gonna have no health issues. But I'm fluffy as hell, right? So we gotta get some of this stuff down. I'll get some of it down. But yeah, that and being too available. I'm too available. So that's something that I'm working on now.
I like that being too available thing. Mm-hmm. I like that. Yeah, because I'm a concur with that one too.
He concurs.
With that one, because I know when you're too available, everybody suck up your air, suck up your life, and it could be like emotional vampires. They don't call to see how your day is. They call to vent about their day.
And I'm dipping up out of here next weekend, niggas. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, don't call me, because I'm not answering the phone.
I ain't mad at it. Hey, Destiny, you back with us so we can finish answering the bonus question?
Candy cane.
What's the buddy question again? It's been a while at this point. It was Desire. Candy cane is the same name as my big titty grandma. Leave her out of this.
Oh, you got on stripes, girl.
Girl, that was delayed as hell. She
You
said
got
that
a
about
good
10 minutes
point.
ago.
Is what you got. You got a good point.
All right. What's your point when it comes to the
what's
bonus
the
question? You need me to read it again? Yeah, bring it up for me real quick, Molly. Oh, you know what? I think Molly walked away from the screen.
So can anybody paraphrase approximately what it was?
Hold on, yeah. The question was, what are you going to, or what is something that you're going to work on that, or that you need to give up or let go of? That's challenge.
That's what it was.
I can't remember exactly what it is, but something that
what
you
do I
need to let
give
go
up?
of, or you need to stop doing, that has been a challenge for you, or it's difficult for you.
Like a hindrance, I think. Yeah.
Giving a fuck what other people think.
Good answer.
I would really like to not give a fuck what anybody thinks and just push towards my progress. That would be nice if I could stop caring about everybody else's mentality towards what I'm doing. Then I would probably be making a lot more money at this point.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
That's my answer. Thank you.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. Molly.
Yo.
The question is name one thing. Well, not question, but the statement is name one thing you know you need to change, but you've been avoiding because the change would make you or force you to be uncomfortable.
One thing I need to change that I've been avoiding.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm avoiding.
If it's nothing, I mean, I will agree with you. That's how I feel.
Off the top, I think of something though. Eventually, if Destiny, when she was passing it to me, I'm the last one.
I was just passing to you. I mean, I can go, but I pass it to you because I don't have no answer for it.
Person ain't go yet. You know, that's what I was assuming when you asked me. Nah, go ahead. You can skip me then. I'm gonna come back to it. I gotta think of something.
Yeah, I feel you. I kind of need the same time for it because I don't have anything personally that I'm avoiding doing. I feel like I'm at the point. I feel like I'm at the point where I'm already facing and know what I need to do. So I feel like I work past that. Like I'm not avoiding anything. Everything is as it should be, really.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I go, but I.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I don't really feel like the same thing right now. I feel like I got rid of everything. But I could say the most difficult was like I said, to go back to what I said before was the obese one, but it was more alcohol induced rage that was the thing that was hurting me. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to go back to what my boy Josh Preston said. I'm still an asshole, sir. But you know, it's not the same. It's not the same. I don't have the same motives anymore that I used to have, and alcohol was really a huge defense mechanism, a huge coping mechanism, a huge thing that I used. That was something that was probably the biggest thing that I did give up. Now, don't get me wrong, I still will have a drink with my wife when we go out to dinner or something like that, but I'm not depending on alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not depending on alcohol when I have a bad day or when I have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I used to be. If I was having a good day, I'm going to drink. If I'm having a bad day, I'm going to drink. If it's Tuesday, I'm drinking. If it's, So, it was definitely something that I gave up that was difficult. But, it's just really about refocusing myself. I can't really think of anything, that I still need to give up. I feel like I really purged a lot of those things out of my life. and I feel way better without all of them, including the alcohol. So so just to clarify more about what those things were of getting rid of that beast one mentality, it's more of the alcohol and the alcoholic rage, I guess, or didn't care. I had evil intention when I talked to people. So now I don't feel like I have that anymore, and I just try to get rid of all that. So I can't really think of anything right now.
Yeah, well, I can't think of
I
nothing.
feel you.
But based on like how Beast was saying, it's things that I did feel like I eventually accomplished or overcame. I avoided going back around the neighborhood because I didn't want to sell drugs no more. I avoided hanging around certain people that I still love today, but I know the lifestyle that we was into, and I was avoiding it because I didn't want to be uncomfortable. And that was the first thing that happened, was being uncomfortable, not being able to buy some of the things you normally buy, not being able to do some of the things you normally can do for your family, for your kids, for your loved ones. So it wasn't just that I was going to be uncomfortable. A lot of other people that I know and love was becoming uncomfortable because they used to being able to call me and say, can you do this? Or can you handle that? And I was like, nah, because it's going to take me to be back in that lifestyle. So I used to avoid it. It took me a long time to give up that type of lifestyle because what comes with it, So it's just like now I done got comfortable without it. But early on, it was very uncomfortable. You had to figure out your spending habits, get a regular job. It's cool. But when you get your check, you look me like, damn, I could have made this in one day. I done worked 2 weeks for this, So you had to really get comfortable and getting used to learning how to manage less money, that you're getting in less time. But after a while, I got comfortable. But that was something that I was avoiding growing up as a young man. That's the only thing I can think of right now, and I ain't avoiding.
That's a solid response, though.
Yeah. What do you say? You go to something?
Something that I need to avoid. I need to avoid. I mean, I was aware.
No, not that you need to avoid something, that you avoid changing because it will force you to become uncomfortable. And that's a good one, Molly. That was really good.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I hate these questions because I feel like I'm always saying, I don't know. There's a lot of the shit that was a problem for me. I really worked through and didn't want to be a certain way. I always felt like, you're not who you hang around, even though you say, people say you are. I feel like you're not who you hang around because of your, your mindset keeps you, on a streamline to the right stuff. And you can obviously identify something you do, like you see that you don't want to do or whatever, and you don't want to be a part of. But the biggest thing I could say at the time when I was in Maryland was not going to the park to hang around people that wasn't doing nothing, I guess. I mean, I still loved them and everything, so it wasn't, it didn't change anything about how I moved or how fast I progressed. But I don't really have nothing that I need to avoid. Like in this point in my life, I feel like it's all about new experiences. When I get to some more of these like new experiences under my belt, then I can be like, okay, well, with this situation, I don't want to do, but I feel like I already ironed out how I want to move. I'm personally not avoiding anything. Well, I got to pass it back to Reese as the host. I think everybody answered.
Me and Weezy was noticing just how great, Rodney, your skin looks, because you usually look darker around the eyes and stuff. How you can feel something is changing in your life because you're glowing, baby. And I just wanted to say, mwah, that we see you, boo. We see you.
I'm still married.
They ain't got them raccoon eyes.
I'm mad. I'm so mad. Goodbye.
That's the Rodney done changed his life. That was the beast. Ain't no more beast in there. He completely gone.
He ain't completely gone.
Better keep it that way.
He like the Hulk. Y'all seen the new Spider-Man?
But it's always over in destiny.
What you say?
I was telling Reese that I'm married, but I was letting Phoenix and Destiny know, we already worked that out with Vicky, so just let me know when y'all ready.
I guess that ain't never going nowhere, huh?
I feel like I missed something.
Somebody about to get knocked off. That's what you missed. Yeah.
It wasn't me, was it? I feel like I really.
Unless you want to be in line. If you want to be in line, then get your spot. But if not, then you ain't missed nothing.
Okay.
All right.
I got a few days to think about it, though, right?
Oh yeah. It's always a time and a place. Don't worry about it. Always a spot for you.
I missed it.
I do want to ask Venus though now that I thought about it again. You got your book Shades of Blue. She is a proud owner of her copy of Shades of Blue. And when I see you, baby, I'm gonna sign it for you. You get the sign.
That is good because I already had in mind. That's the whole reason I said I'm gonna read it. I want her to sign it. I need her to go ahead and write an essay in there. She feels it, but I definitely am looking forward to having you sign it. So yes, when you see me, I'm looking forward to coming up on you and looking forward to seeing you go ahead and I'll bring a pen because I don't know. I keep pens just in case you don't. I'm looking forward to getting that done. Just gonna get that done.
Did you open it and start reading it yet?
I opened it and checked.
I have one of those G2s.
I've got to be honest and tell you that I've not begun to read yet, but I check the font size and I know that when I sit down and I start reading, I'm going to be able to continue reading. I'm not going to have to take a break because the font size was adequate to my reading pleasure. So I'm looking forward to getting in there and turning some pages. But I've had grandchildren around me. I don't know. That shades makes me feel like I might want to be careful what I'm reading around them. So
right.
We'll see.
Definitely don't read it to the children. It's
right.
PG-13.
That's what I'm suspicious of. So I'm going to have to.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that. Because I was trying to figure out how to get it in Rockapit again.
Yeah, nah. It's Shades of Blue, but it's a little gray in there somewhere too. I'm gonna just let you know that.
It's a little dark.
Just to let you know.
I want to say to Alan, I know you're not going to be here tomorrow.
Good to know. The way that she said it, I was like, I wonder
Happy birthday, Alan.
No, he's going on vacation tomorrow, I think. And since we be talking, we're gonna leave with some good energy. Love yourself. Know your self-worth. Go into yourself. Mwah. Good energy.
Dance. No matter where. You in the store, do something. Do a little, whatever you just take a few seconds and dance. It'll help relieve any stress that you have. Any tension that you have, take 60 seconds out your day, a couple times a day, and let loose and shake it out.
Are you leaving now?
On the dance, you want to see that dance? We'll get a dance in. Just release all that other stuff you got going on. Live, laugh, love, and learn every day and every way, especially about and on yourself.
If your day felt rough, we could fix that. Listen close, now it's time to ride.
Somebody loves you just the way you are. And guess what? It could be you. Also, you can take this day, this one day right here, and celebrate Alan Williams' birthday as if it was your own. Woo! Put that right back.com.
All right.
I'm hyped.
Come on, Cherry. I'm mute.
Mother. Fuck. Am I muted?
No. Get.
My gosh.
Molly, unmute her.
Double hit me. Nah, that's not okay. She keep double hit.
Oh my God.
Hit it one time.
can't hear what she's saying.
Because she's muted.
Oh my God.
Destiny, don't mute yourself.
Yeah, I'm muted. Go ahead.
I'm not fucking mute myself. Did it again.
What is going on?
Oh,
That's
so
what it's fun with us.
I don't know. Go ahead. What you got, like a
What
R
about
and-
now?
Yeah, there you go.
praise the Lord.
Cool. It was like every time I saw it unmute, I let go and it muted again. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? But hey, past that, look, we got through it. Hell yeah. Woo. Positive breeds positive. Y'all go out there and do that positive ass thing. If you're not happy with yourself, go out, do something that makes yourself happy with yourself, because yourself should be the most important thing at the end of the day to yourself. So, yeah, y'all go have a good one. Bye. And thank you for your patience.
Pass it on.
I don't hear music if you're expecting me to dance. I don't hear anything. Oh, fuck.
Unmute your mic.
Thing, man, you know, life is short. Give people their flowers while they're alive, and don't wait until it's too late to talk about all the things you should have said to them today. Just trying somebody. There we go.
Yeah, get the fuck off your ass and do something that you actually enjoy. You out here worried about motherfuckers that ain't helping you with one step or whatever they's trying to do. Fuck is wrong with you? Look in the mirror and see that you're worth, you know, your own mission, your own goals. You don't need nobody to blow up no balloons for your ass. You don't need nobody to do nothing for you to get where you need to be. Make it a good day every day.
That's right. You the party, baby. You the party.
I'm the birthday and all that shit.
Come on,
Make sure y'all
Marty.
tapping in with us today. Make sure y'all hit that like, that share button. If y'all on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow for Turn Up Tuesday, Trivia Tuesday, / What Up LA. You pop in with us on every Tuesday, so it's gonna be a good day. Y'all make sure y'all tap in at 10:30. If you watching on IG, just hit that YouTube link that I left in there so you can subscribe to the channel. Peace and love. Y'all be safe out there. Turn up, Dad.
The Morning Mac Show.
When the world feels slow, the Morning Mac Show. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Tell your people, get in line. Hit the
Roll
play
call.
button right on time. Big brass, big green, straight through the fog. Start your morning with Mac on the pod. The Morning Mac Show. Turn it up, let it roll.
Alright,
The
Nacho.
Morning Mac Show. Take
Shout
the
out
day by the
Birdman,
throat.
LA.
When the
Y'all
world
been
feels
famous
slow,
in the
the
comments.
Morning
Shout out
Mac
to
Show.
Cal.
Yeah, let's go.
Shout out to our boy Shout out. Shout out to Ron. Shout out to Jeff Dennis. Appreciate you tapping in with us, bro. And whoever else I might say. JC. Shout out JC. Appreciate you tapping in. Catch y'all tomorrow.
Hey, baby, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.
That's it.
That part.